राइट राइट। तो आज हम लोग जिस टॉपिक पे बात करने वाले हैं वो पैक फिल्म प्रिंटर है। इट्स अ लेटेस्ट प्रोडक्ट। अभी इंडिया में मेरे ख्याल से शायद ही कुछ लोग जानते होंगे इस प्रोडक्ट के बारे में। ये एक टाइप का ट्रांसफर बनाने का प्रोसेस है जो पहले काफी हैक्टिक होता था। इसमें मैं अभी सभी प्रोसेसेस के बारे में बताऊंगा जो पहले हुआ करते थे। अब इसके लिए ऑटोमेशन आ गया है। कुछ प्रोडक्ट्स हम लोग को लगाना पड़ेगा मशीन टाइप एंड दैट विल बी डन ऑटोमेटिकली। इसके लिए आपको बहुत बड़ा कुछ इक्विपमेंट या ऐसा कुछ स्पेस भी नहीं चाहिए कि आपको उसमें बहुत ज्यादा इन्वेस्टमेंट करना है या बहुत ज्यादा स्पेस आपको चाहिए। बिकॉज दिल्ली मुंबई ऐसे बड़े जो मेजर सिटीज हैं, मेट्रो सिटीज हैं, उसमें स्पेस को लेके काफी इश्यूज हैं। काफी एक्सपेंसिव रहता है स्पेस का। और मेरे ख्याल में अगर इक्विपमेंट छोटा होगा, प्रोडक्शन अच्छा होगा, तो ये अच्छा है बिजनेस के लिए। ओके सी हमारे पास जो सम ऑफ अवर अटेंडीज कैनॉट अंडरस्टैंड हिंदी, सो मैं थोड़ा थोड़ा इंग्लिश भी यूज करूंगा। सो आई यूज लिटिल बिट इंग्लिश टू so that they can understand well. So I think now it's time to start. First of all, please use your chat and tell me about yourself. I mean, आपका नाम, आपकी city. Tell me about your city, where you are living, and what you are doing exactly. So, I mean, please type your city name. Where you belongs to. Okay, Ludhiana, Sanket. Okay, Mr. Sanket, I'm actually asking for the city. Rohiji from Jammu. Good. Mr. Sanchit from Faridabad, from Surat. Mr. Ashish from Gurgaon, from Bangalore, from Thane, Mumbai, from Jalandhar, Kanpur, Indore, Vadodara. Good. Great. Mr. Brian Yithias, Dublin, Ireland. Welcome, Mr. Brian. And Mr. Rahul is from I don't know, Delhi, Aurangabad. Mr. Shubham from Modi Nagar, Mr. Brian, Screen Printing and Transfer Supplies. Okay. Mr. Raghupati from Trichy, Mr. Sumit Shah from Mumbai. Great. Thanks for watching our webinar. This machine actually a wonderful product in as far as the printing is concerned, for garment actually, especially for garment printing is concerned, and especially for 100% dark cotton or denim type fabrics. If you want to print, you have to use screen printing or DTG or reactive or some kind of print and cut, and this kind of method you are actually using. My video is stuck. No, I think the video is going on smoothly. Is any problem with the video? Okay, I'm trying to make it in English. If you have any problem with the video or the audio, please let me know, because yesterday it was raining and now our broadband is not working properly, and maybe there is a delay in broadcasting. Okay, fine. Thank you. So there are a lot of things, machines, processes we can use to decorate the garments. So first of all, we will start our slideshow so that we can first we finish our presentation about the product, and later we will have a Q&A. I have I have Google form here. I have just posted here on the top. You can see forms.gle blah blah blah. You can click here and ask your question as soon as possible. After the webinar, after the webinar, I'll get all these Q&A, question and answer session, and I reply all the answers after this presentation. So let's start with this. I think now you can see a page on your screen. Is that okay? Is everybody can see screen? Is my presentation is on screen? Please say yes. Is everything fine? Okay, fine. Right. So we have no problem with the system. Right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay. Let's start. So it's a webinar. This webinar is on the secret behind the PET film transfer printing. What is the PET film transfer? What is the machine? What is the process? We'll discuss in this webinar. Now, first of all, you have to get some information about the media. It's not the same media you are using for screen printing transfers. This is not the same media. This is entirely different. So this is called PET film. So instead of printing directly onto the fabric in the process, we print the design onto a PET film. So there is PET film means it's a chemical name is polyethylene terephthalate. I don't know. It's hard to pronounce. So commonly abbreviated thermoplastic material. Most of the thermoplastic polymer resins and it belongs to a polymer family. Mostly you have seen the water bottles are the same material, PET, and it's used. It can be used to make sticky transfer for the clothing, the fibers, containers for the liquids. Just I said about the water bottles, and the foods and the thermoforming for the manufacturing in the combination of the glass fiber for the engineering resin. That's it. I mean, the material, the base material is entirely different, but we are using for screen printing. That means what? So this material is not the same. This belongs to inkjet coated family. I'm repeating it again. This belongs to inkjet coated film family. It is specially made for inkjet. This thing is actually very important. Secondly, this will look like a transparent, a semi-transparent material having a coating. So one of the side is having a coating on it where you have to print it. So how to print on a transfer paper for t-shirts? Transfer paper is usually referred as a t-shirt paper because it's mostly use transfer letters, number, images, or a combination of these onto the fabrics. This is widely used. It's not pretty new. It's very old process. But the method we are using this time, it's like screen printing, print and cut. Some people are using DTG, or DTG is actually directly printing onto the fabric. It's not belongs to the same family, but still we can have a topic of transfer of garment printing. So secondly, you can make a transfer using Oki digital printer, laser printer using white toners. The running cost is pretty expensive. Still, people are using. The quality is good. I'm not asking about that. The quality is inferior. The quality is good, but the running cost is expensive. So for small print shops or online trading, it's okay. But the problem with running cost is pretty, not acceptable. The application of transfer paper, however, is not limited to the t-shirts only. You can transfer into the desired images to the fabric such as cotton bags. So in this process, you are not going to print only on t-shirts or apparels. Instead of that, you can print bags, carry bags, uh, aprons, and your tablecloth, pillows, pillowcases, and even on hard services like PU. I mean, diaries, office diaries. Even you can print PU leather, synthetic PU. It can also use with this. Now, what are the common mistakes uh, we have to avoid using while using transfer paper? Here you can see, here is it's a transfer, and after the transfer into the fabric, it will be look like this. The feel is pretty good. It's the same way. This is a design which was printed using film transfer. Don't forget to reverse the image before printing. Reverse means you have to mirror print. You have to print a mirror design onto the film so that after the transfer you'll get the actual picture and the actual dimension of the design. Make sure you have to print on the coated side. Of course, you have to print on the coated side because non-coated side will not accept the ink on it, so it will bleed. You have to use the media the right way. Make sure you have to buy a correct paper. That, like as I have already told you, like if you want to print screen printing film on our machine, it will not work. So you have to choose a specific media for your machine. So can you hear me? Everything is okay? Everything is okay? Okay, right, right. So in the next slide, now we will discuss about all the processes, possibilities, how to make transfer stickers. First of all, using screen printing. Here you can see it's like a neck label or a kind of a label which is actually directly printed using a fusing machine onto the apparel. Second one is offset printing transfer. It's also called litho printing. I mean, you have to use offset machine to print your film. After that, you have to screen print the base, the under base, like this one. Print the white base behind it. This is a design. This is the base, and during the application, when you apply the under base, white under base onto the design, you have to apply TPU powder or PU powder, PVC powder, whatever you like or need as per your design or your application. You have to cure the film and you'll get the transfer. It's a lengthy procedure. Of course, after screen, in the screen, you have to print the film using a screen. After the screen, when it's become actually before drying, you have to apply the powder and cure it, you'll get the transfer. Third one is eco solvent. Eco solvent is like you are printing on a film, special kind of PU film or PVC film. After printing, you have to cut and mask. You have to cut and weed the material. After weeding, you have to use a masking tape, and you have to pick the design out of the film, and in this way you can get a transfer which is colorful, digital. The process is lengthy and expensive because the price of the machine is somewhere like 5.5 lakh rupees onward. This belongs to Mimaki actually. The fourth one is fashion vinyl PVC. So in our presentation, there are two kind of fashion vinyls. One is PVC. PVC is cheaper, but the feel is not good. The life is not good. You cannot iron on it. So PVC is not recommended much, but if for low life events, or if you want to, uh, have to print some gifting kind of a thing, so you can use PVC. Otherwise, PU is recommended. This thing is regular PU, polyurethane vinyl, and I have some sample for it. It'll like this. There is variety of media, even having some reflective. This is reflective. Again, you will have some this kind of media. Is, if you can see here, this is a special kind of material. You have to use the cutting plotter to cut it, and again you have to fuse onto your fabric. And this is the glitter material. This is glitter. This kind of stuff is also a kind of a transfer. So in the next thing, the sixth one is glow in the dark transfer. This is also vinyl, and you have to use cutting plotter to make this kind of design, and it will glow. When you put this thing into a light for some time, it will absorb, and after the dark, it will glow. And this is pretty expensive. Uh, this media is very expensive, but people are using. This is also a kind of transfer material. In the other hand, now this thing is special. This is also a transfer. This is, you can say, 3D transfer or high density transfer or silicon transfer or raised transfer, flock transfer. So this Fila stickers are actually made using a die and a silicon material. After baking the material, it will give you this kind of result. And this material is silicon. Again, you have to use a die. The die will shape up the material, and you have to bake it. And after that, you will get this kind of result. And this is raising material. After this PUMA, this material is actually raised. When you actually touch it, it will be raised from the fabric. So it's a 3D, you can say 3D or high density material. It's very soft, but to make it, it's very expensive, because you have to make a die for this. Again, this is the same way you can make multi type of stickers, and this is high density sticker. This one, high density, by applying multiple strokes using a screen printing, you can make high density stickers. But it's very time consuming, but the overall quality and the result will be attractive. Now it's a this material is reflective. I have already shown you the film. You can use cutting plotter to cut the media, and after that you can paste to any surface which can actually handle the temperature of 150 degree for 15 seconds. You can transfer that material onto any substrate, and when it will come to contact with the light in a dark situation, and you'll get a reflection, beautiful reflection from the material. It's just like a signboard on the side of the wall of the roads you have seen. And again, this is 3D. uh, I mean, not 3D, it's actually holographic designing. And as per your design, as per your choice, you can cut your media and apply. Same way, this is foil and other kind of multicolor media. You can use gold, silver, this kind of stuff you can use. So please tell me, everything is okay? Everything is okay? I think, okay. The voice is clear? Video is okay? Fine. Great. Now we are on the next slide. This one is a laser printer. It's using CMY and white. Sometimes it's using set of two sheets to make a transfer. Using white toner printer. It's a Okai brand from I think it's belong to USA. I don't know. I'm not sure about this, but this thing actually good. I have some sample of this. You can use this kind of thing. I think this stuff is using OP printing, but the problem is this thing is expensive. If you want to print 11 inches by 17 inches sheets onto the fabric, you have to use two kind of media and the toner substance. This will cost you somewhere like 150 rupees to 200 rupees, like $3 to make a A3 size design. So for small shop, it may be okay, but for industries, it's not acceptable. You can use multiple type of this stuff. It's all thing is possible using this kind of stuff. But overall cost of this product is high. Many people are using OK, and what product we have launched is actually maybe replace this kind of machines because its running cost is very low. Now, come to the point. This is the main key for what we have with this webinar. This is a machine. This is a digital PET film transfer production machine. This is production machine. This thing is important. First of all, I have to show you one video. So please stick with me. I'm starting the video. After video, we'll just start. I think you have seen the video. There shouldn't be a problem. After this, actually, this is the process. Everything is okay. Everybody is okay. I'm not. Everybody is listening. Okay. Fine. Video is okay. Okay, that's fine. Now I'm playing another video, which actually belongs to us. This machine is from Taiwan. We are working on it. This machine. This machine price is very expensive because it's not made in China, it's made in Taiwan. And this machine, what I have offer in this webinar is a combination of some 4 countries actually involved to actually make this machine. The body is from China, the electronics from Taiwan, then the software belongs to Germany, and ICC done by me, and the inks from Korea. So altogether, the TPU powder, I'm coming on it. What is TPU? The TPU belongs to the factory in India. We are trying to get as much goods from India itself, not to buy from China, but in case we don't have any choice in case of the body, so we are using body from China itself. So this is another video I'm starting for you. Slow down. We have two models. One was the production machine. Second one is flatbed. First, you watch the video. Later, we discuss on it. It will print on a film, single sheet. First, it will print on color, and then overlay white will be printed automatically. Then you have to apply the TPU powder manually. This is only for sample purpose, but you can use for big bucket to make it fast. After that, you have to use the oven. We will give the oven, provide the oven along with the machine. You have to use oven for 10 minutes to bake it, and we'll give a bigger oven than this. You can use trolley to bake 20 sheets or 50 sheets or 200 sheets as per your choice. Again, this is 100% cotton, red color, dark color, and the transfer is now applying. It's almost 150 degree for 10 seconds, enough. And the feel is okay. Feel is good. Washability test. I think the washability after testing, we have found that the washability will be more than 20 washes under standard conditions. Maybe it's like 30, but still you can use this transfer for masks or diaries, PU material. A lot of things you can make it. More than 50, I think, products you can use this transfer. Like this. This is PU. Yeah, this kind of stuff. So this is our machine, and I'm again coming to this thing. This machine is a combination of 2-3 units. First of all, we will discuss what we can do with the machine. We are doing actually a printing process on a special kind of inkjet coated media. It's a PET film, as I have already told you. This machine is printing color, using color, and the overlay white will be printed automatically onto the, it's overlay, so means it will cover up the entire ink. The mirror image will be printed in color, and the white ink will cover the color ink. Again, after printing, this unit is a powder coating unit. It will apply a powder called TPU, thermoplastic polyurethane powder, and the granule size must be like 0 to 80. You shouldn't use 80 to 200, otherwise the surface of the back surface of the material will be very rough, and you will get a feel much heavy feel than the 080 size, particle size of the granule size of the TPU. This machine will apply powder automatically onto the film, and after the application, after the this process, powder application process, it will come to this section. This is a IR heater operated, and this will fuse the TPU onto the film. It will melt down. It will cover the entire ink section area, so you don't need to weed anything. You just use like this one. This is a transfer belongs to it, and this white will be covered, and powder will cover all the area. After baking, it's now ready to transfer. You just have to press onto the fabric and fuse it for 150 degrees for 10 seconds is okay. And after peeling it, you'll get your transfer. The feel will be very good. It will not like a plastic soap. Next, these are the sections inside the machine. This is a printer. This printer size is 24 inches. 24 inches, like the overall printing area. This machine will cover the powder section and the IR heater section. You can use this printer along with this machine And you can also leave this section if you have a curing unit already with you. Like if you have a curing machine, you can buy this machine from us, this printer, but the powder application will be manual in that case. I mean, film will come printed, it will be still wet. You have to apply the, you have to cut the film, you apply the powder, and use your curing machine to cure the sticker. This machine altogether will be provide you a full automation to make a film transfer. You don't need to, if you want to use printer along with the curing machine and you have to use the process manually, I think you need one computer operator who will handle the designing and the printer. Second one will cut the sheet and apply powder on it. And third one will be, get the material from the curing machine and, you know, place it in a proper way. And fourth one person will need to press the design onto the fabric. 3 to 4 people need to operate the machine. If you buy this product along with this machine, so altogether you need only 1 or 2 person to operate the machine, because this machine here, all the printed material will be rolled. You'll get a roll, printed roll of this, and you have to cut and use it according to your need. This this machine is having two print heads. The print head is 4720. It's twin head machine. One head is printing in color, and say another head is printing in white, overlay white, and together it will make a combination of color and the white all together. And after applying the TPU, you'll get the transfer I've already told you. So these are the application you can. These are some applications you can print on black T-shirts, dark garments. I have found some issue with the 100% pure lycra. Uh, I don't think it's lycra. It was like I think pure. I forget the name of the fabric. I have found some sticking issue with that fabric. That is not cotton. You can print 100% cotton. You can print a blend of the cotton, 60-40 blend, or you can say PC cloth, or you can print 100% lycra. There is no problem at all. You can print jute, poly jute. There is no problem. You can print denim cloth. There is no problem. The only thing is, silk. Silk is adhesion is not proper with the silk, so you cannot print silk or nature made this silk or very fine material which is having some kind of silicone material on it, silicone coating on it. Maybe they have some life or washability issue with that. Otherwise, all the material you can print like 100% cotton. I have already told you, PC, polyester cotton, plant, denim, everything. The washability, the life, the vibrancy is 100% acceptable for the industry. Even in video, you have seen two type of machines. I told you one is roll to roll machine. Second one is flatbed machine. The people who have industry to serve into the garment printing industry, so they can buy roll to roll machine. And the people who's having a print shop, or they are using any kind of online stuff to print like bags or t-shirts or something like that, they can use our flatbed printer. Is also okay. The process is manual in flatbed process, but overall quality will be the same. There will be no problem with this. Everybody can hear me? Is it okay? Please say yes. Is the stuff is useful? Because you have spent your precious Sunday time with me, so I think this is right you guys to at least ask. Uh, Now, my request is to use again this link forms.ge is nearby to the this countdown thing, and you just press it, ask your question. I will reply just after 15 minutes of this webinar. After 15 minutes, I will provide you the all the answers you have in your mind. Now, come back to the slide again. Uh, yes. Now, what is the life of the printhead, and what is the price of the printhead? What is the price of the film? This kind of question maybe have in your mind this time. So I'll not take much of your time. This webinar will be I will end around 1 hour 30 minutes. So this machine is using PET film of 24 inches by 100 meters. So people are selling at a very high cost, but you'll get film 24-inch wide and 100 meters of the length of the roll you'll get at only 11,900 rupees for from I mean this day. Today it's expensive. Still we are selling at least 30% less cost if we are comparing with the market in India. Secondly, we have inks of two types. Initially, we are recommended used to use Korea inks because the quality is good. White ink is very good quality. There will be no choking, nothing like that. So you must use made in Korea at least for next 6 months. After that, Chinese ink maybe will be an option for you. But I have found Chinese inks are so quality because they have to maintain the price and so whether you have to get the price or you have to get the quality. So as per my recommendation, at least for next 6 months, you must use a better quality ink so that you'll get better washability life. Once your customer is stick with you, just ask him that you are using good products. So your price may be 5% or 10% higher than the market, but at least you are offering a good product for them. So the ink price will be like 6,500 rupees white for a liter and 4,500 rupees for color is made in Korea. And for Chinese inks, I'll give you 2,700 rupees for color and 4,000 rupees for white per liter. Today's price. But in simple words, I can say in next 3 to 4 months, the consumable price will be come down by at least 25%, because what we are getting is from other countries. The now air freight is high, customs are very strict. There are a lot of you know other things like sanitization and after COVID inspection, they charge much for to clear the customs. So overall cost will be coming up. When we purchase in bulk quantities like 500 rolls to 1,000 rolls in a single shipment, the freight cost will become down, the shipping cost will become down, the CHA cost and the custom duty will be the same almost, and the price we will cut. I think I can offer you the roll price for 9,000 rupees next 3 months, and the ink will be at least 25% cheaper the price what we are offering today. Another thing, what will be the running cost? What price I have offered you for with Korean inks and the price of the film at this day today, you will get 12 inches by 18 inches, like this one. 12 inches by 18 inches. Price you will get 28 rupees for logos like this. If you want to print jobs like this, you'll get 28 rupees for 12 inches by 18 inch per sheet. or you can say 15 to 16 paisa per square inch will be your running cost for media, inks, and printing everything, powder and fusing. I mean, the the powder coating, shaking, and the curing process will take around this kind of money from this 12 into 18 inch per sheet cost will be come to your place. Second one, 32 rupees for the designs like this one. Let me check. If you want to print this dark images like this kind of solid images, I think the price will be somewhere around 32 rupees to 35 rupees in between, but not more than 35 rupees. I'll bet on that. So is the overall, this is the overall costing you will get. Now, in the last, please put your questions. I have only 8 questions this time. You can use. I think you'll have. I'll send you again. Please use this link. Use this link to ask me any question about the product. Second one, I'm sharing one file. Now you can download its brochure. I have already shared this, and in next few months from January, we are starting a school in Ludhiana to teach printing, how to print screen printing, how to sublimate objects, how to do sublimation printing, how to transfer, make transfer, how to use this kind of material. This all 9 courses we will offer in January onwards in our school, and the people who are actually printing industry, or the people who belongs to some university, some fine art you know fine art education, they can come to us to get the practical industrial knowledge, so that you will be aware that what is going on into the market, and you will be prepared accordingly. Or you, if you want to, if you are new and want to start a new venture, you will get a professional technical training, so that you will not fail when you are, when you are working in your market. You will be in your market, because the people who are working since last 10 years or 20 years, a new person, it will be very hard to adjust, to maintain himself into the market, because they have more clients than you. So you have to take care about your product should be better than those people, or your product should be new to the market, or in this way you will get your clientage or business grow day by day. So I think I have explained most of the things in the presentation. Secondly, some people ask me that whether they use this machine to make neck labels. Yes, of course. I'm playing a video. There you can see this kind of labels you can also print using our machine, and you no need to print it manually. This is the same way. You have to print this onto the pet film. After that, you can transfer to any fabric. This is a graphic, very easy to transfer. Secondly, these are your this kind of